that so that meeting of the Orinoco River with the Metas is very beautiful. That's where both rivers join each other, and all of that region has one single name, Bolivar, and that is correct. That was the one who liberated this whole region from the Spanish Empire, and never again, nor Colombia or Venezuela or the liberated lands will be colonies of any empires of slaves or any empire. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. We will always be free and independent, Colombia and Venezuela and all of South America. Well, President, you were talking about something that was very. We were on Wednesday, all day Wednesday. We got there at 9 in the morning. The first thing we did was in the middle of the river in a small ship. We signed a memorandum of intention for what will be in the middle of the river. It was what a very symbolic thing. There's the signing of the three governors. This is a historical thing that the communication media are hiding. They hide it, but Colombia and Venezuela, we are continuing moving forward for the union and the liberation and the peace and the shared development, and in this case of the binational area of peace number 3 between the Amazon on the Venezuelan side and the states, the departments of Guinea, and with its governor Dr. Arnulfo Rivera Naranjo, and the Department of Vitada with Governor Dr. Fulberto Guevara. One's name is Arnulfo and the other one Fulberto, and your name is Miguel Berto as well. So then what did you do later? It is important that you see here, you can see the Venezuelan Amazon. This is the binational area of peace number 3 that we're building on the Colombian side, on Vichada and Guinea, both the governors. And the idea is to do better investments for tourism, production, industrialization, education, universities, and to improve all of what has to do with the health, the support of the health on both sides, and to improve the security. The authorities of the militaries and the police coordinated forces, sons of Bolivars, and join guaranteeing the liberation, peace, and zero crimes in the area. What else did you do? Well, after that, President, we signed the agreement. We had a binational fair. We took all of the products of the Amazon, and they also put their products. And then we went to a debate to be able to attack each of the subjects in its context, the culture, the sports, the commercial exchange, and the ambience was of brothers and sisters. It was very friendly, and meanwhile the sounds of war were sounding on one side. There's the sounds of peace and unity, melody. The sweet melody of peace was there. Didn't you eat? Yes, of course we did. We ate fish, a fish from the Orinoco, and there's very different kinds of fish in the Orinoco's, but they're all very delicious. Have you ever tried them? Like, our fish here are better than salmon. The fish soup, among those that people like the most, is the fish made without seashell. We think they're all very delicious, but I like them all. I ate in Catatumbo on Saturday as well. These are fish, and something you can also pay attention, President, is that all of the news chains of Colombia also publish this historical encounter because it has never been done. These governors are very amazed because we can't think on separating our people. The governments can have differences, we can have differences, but the people continue with their social dynamics in a permanent way because the people is one. And with the glorious history that we have, the people, the Bolivarian people of Colombia and Venezuela today, I would say they're practically unmatched in the world. Being able to have a Bolivar, a Sucre, an Urdaneta, a Nauriño, a Recaute, being able to have an army like with Manuela Sáenz and Policarpo Salvatierra, having Ana Maria Campos as well, having all of that glory that's unique. I am reading a book that was gifted to me or lended to me yesterday, but book that is lent. The book's name is Republic on Arms. It's from a French historian. You should look it up. Republic in Arms. You should read it. Don't consult AI. You have to look for the book Republic in Arms. And I was surprised by the title of the book because it is a concept that we have been using in the concept of defense, integral defense of the nation, that is to go from the unarmed fight to the armed fight if it were necessary, and to go from the armed fighting in a superior phase to the Republic in Arms, which is the whole Republic in Arms, defending its right to exist. I didn't know about this book from Clement Thibault, which is called Republic in Arms, the Bolivarian Armies in the War of Independence in Colombia and Venezuela. It is a very detailed work, as I've seen very few times, and I have read many history books, very interesting, and still the author says that he wrote in a rush, that he wrote very little, and it's like 500 pages, but it's impressive how we were born from the same root and how a new identity was generated that was later betrayed by Santander, by San Jose Flores, and all of the traders. And then it is impressive that this book and the concept and this that we are building today is a union between republic. There's an element that's very strategic for us, President, because in Bichada, where the capital is Puerto Carraño, there is a joining between Apure, Bolivar, and Amazonas. Those are three states that can't be divided and are facing the Department of Bichada and their president. We strategically have thought, so we can later discuss it, that the concept of Chavez, of the creation on our side of a district that is the engine of the social